Hey folks, welcome to the course. It's Khezri here. So let me first of all give you sort of background and the basic inspiration for this project. Uh, I saw this video from BBC One on YouTube and I really liked it. Also, it was featured on Maxon websites. And let me just. This is the video here, the basic inspiration. Hopefully, you can just let's get back. This is the video here. So I saw this and I really liked it and opened up Cinema 4D and start kind of playing around with different tools, and I finally sort of did it and recreated the same project. So this movie is what we're going to be doing and creating throughout this whole project. We are going to be doing everything, every detail will be explained from the initial setup to final render, and after the whole scene is rendered, we're going to be doing the whole compositing process inside After Effects also. So let me just walk you through the video here. So that's it. So you basically we are going to do the whole process inside. Let me just give you an overview of the project and what we're going to be doing. This is the final scene. Everything is finished in this scene and it's ready to render, but we're going to be doing it from scratch. Just let me show you what we have in our scene. As you can see, we have different nulls, each null containing a few other objects in itself, and this is the basic. We have the main thing is our two cloner setup. Let me just actually kind of hide everything here. So we have just our main cloners. These clones that are containing and kind of covering the whole scene, I call them main cloners, and this null containing the cloner and also their effectors and the proxy setup that we're going to be going through that in the next section. As you can see, we have the cloner and we have the effectors that affects that clone, so we have these nice movements. Let me just go to my option here, level of detail, and I change the level of detail to low because we have so many clones in our scene, and it's more about 4 million to 5 million polys in our scene right now, so the viewport can get really kind of slowish. We have these main cloners and its effectors, and if you take a look, you can see we get this sort of motion. As you can see, it's really hard to go through, so we have to set up our proxy quite soon to see the those clones actually moving. Let me just get back to where I was. I changed my level of detail to high, so all my clones and elements are be shown in my scene. And we have the next cloner, which is basically your logo, and you can choose whatever logo you want to use. And if I unhide it, you can see it kind of goes around and creates the logo finally, and it has you can see this cloner, a proxy setup that I show you to do that also, and we have the clones, the effectors that actually affects that clone in order to create that final look. We have some scene elements. We got this main floor. Let me just unhide the whole group, and if I go to my also in my default camera, if I just get back a bit and let me change my level of detail back to low so it's a bit more easier. The floor is this main studio scene here. As you can see, we have this big studio setup and we try to really match it to our clones so it looks like there is an infinity going on. So we're trying to set up our scene in a way that we have an absolutely camera movement freedom, so we can move our camera in every angles that we want without fearing that something, you know, bad might be framed in our camera. So if you take a look at this design, if I just play it back to you again, you can see, you really can feel the infinity. Look at, let's just get started. Look at this corner up here, left corner. You can see there is the feel and the sense of infinity, and that you have the freedom to move your camera around. And in order to set up this sort of look, basically is to have this sort of studio setup which covering the whole scene. And also the lighting is very important. We have basically, if I turn on my lighting layers, and also I have a lot of layers that I use to organize my scenes, and as we go through the projects we will be trying to keep our scene as organized as possible, and we are going to be doing them using these nodes up here and grouping them, and also using the layers that it gives us really and very nice control to organize our scene. And let me just show you my lighting. So we have two different set of lighting. We have two different set of lighting. The first set is basically for the main cloners and the logo cloners, and also we have a different set of lights that's the responsibilities of those lights are to make sure that our walls are lit as evenly as possible, so we get those infinite look when we render our scene. And also if I again turn off my light layers, we have these camera layers, which is the whole cameras. We got a lot of morph cameras, we got some simple camera movements, and we're gonna have to set up all of those cameras, and I'm gonna be walking you through the process of setting those cameras up, and how to choose some nice angle, how to choose your focal lengths to get some really nice 3D renders. So we're gonna start from scratch from the next section, setting up our clones, and everything that you saw in this project will be explained in detail for you. And I really hope that you're going to enjoy this, that you enjoy this series of tutorials, because I really try to go in depth for this series of tutorials. And so see you in the next lesson.